In this latest Bloons TD 6 update, they made a huge change to Apopalypse. Normally in Apopalypse mode, the rounds go on without stopping, so there is no end of the round and you don't get any cash for the end of the round. The only way you make money is with farms or for the balloons that you pop. But they just changed that to where now you get money at the end of each round. So what actually is Apopalypse now? It's just rounds that don't stop. But if you had auto start on, isn't it the same thing pretty much? So I'm a little confused. I want to see what it's about and we're going to give it a go. Not only that, we're on an expert map. Not only that, I'm not using Sada. We're going to use Benjamin. I'm going to see if we can pull this off because he likes to give us money and he makes the mobs really, really good. And on top of that, there's even more. I want to try to get to round 100 because there's an achievement for Apopalypse called the round 100 achievement. And I figured what else would prove that Apopalypse has just been completely beginnerized than by allowing us to go all the way to round 100 on an expert map with super ease. And that's what I'm kind of figuring out here. I'm hoping that there's still some difficulty to it, but I actually do enjoy this update because the fact that Apopalypse sometimes is a game breaker. Like if you guys haven't checked out the series before, I like to black border speed run every single map in the game. I've done about like 26 or 27 of them so far. So if you haven't checked those out, definitely go do so. But Apopalypse can be a complete run breaker because all of a sudden you just get dunked on. There's too much flowing with the balloons. There's too many regrows. You get a lead way before you're expecting it. You get a camo way before you're expecting it. You're not prepared for it. So that kind of trashes you. But the main reason why it trashes you is because you don't have enough money. But if you have money at the end of the round, what's actually holding you back? So with this basic setup here, we now have camo and we now have like infinite poppage range over here. And then I can easily just get like a druid or the new and improved top path boomerang and that'll handle everything. But I'm just going to stick with the druid because he's a beast. Like he is really a beast. Now for half cash, I'd probably use that new top path boomer. That's only $650. That's insane. But for this, I really like the Heart of Thorns, which normally I hate because it's just a waste of upgrade. But on Apopalypse, you get so many regrows that they just kind of overwhelm you. So it actually does help because it stops them all from just getting to the very end and you getting destroyed. So now already on round 22, we have lead covered, we have camo covered, we have balloons covered, and now we can farm. I don't think I've ever been able to do that on Apopalypse, let alone on an expert map with all this craziness going on. So again, I ask, what is Apopalypse now? Like, what do you consider it? Like before you'd be like, oh, Apopalypse was like all the rounds came out really quickly and you would have no money, but now you have money. So it's just the rounds are coming out quicker. But well, you know what? I don't know. We're just going to play it through here. We're going to get to round 100 and we're going to see how it goes. But just, I am using the best towers in the game. They're like a druid and a sub are so great. They are so beyond great. And then Benjamin is my personal favorite hero next to Sada just because I really like the money and I really like the Trojan because there are times when you're just overwhelmed and you don't expect the Moab or you're just paying attention to your farms or your pops, whatever the heck you're doing. And then a Moab comes out and you're like, oh my gosh, all I have is an airburst dart. So it is really nice to have something as crazy as like a Trojan who can just do all the work for you. And here we go with already 4 farms by 33. I've never done that in Apopalypse. You guys got to let me know what your top record was for farms in Apopalypse, but I can barely remember even getting like 1 bottom path farm if I was lucky. But if they're making these kinds of changes to Apopalypse, does that mean I finally might get my wish where reverse is just added to game modes? Because I think if you're going to change up a game mode, change reverse. We don't need it. You don't need to go backwards. But if you had to do it, it should be like BTD 5 where you add it back. So like, let's say you're on standard hard mode, you add reverse. So you just do it there. Or let's say chimps, because then it'll be kind of more fun to like add reverse to a chimps map and might make it even easier, you know? But here's our first Moab, but there's a few of them. Okay. So that's a little bit more crazy. It just did like all around of 40 and 41 at once. But see, that Trojan just came in clutch and then we have all this money too. What is going on? That escalated quickly, let's be real. But I think I could do this for now and just get a little bit more farms here. Let's get a little bit more range on here and get a sharpshooter. Dude, look at that money. So now you just have unlimited money in this? Is that what's going on? Oh my goodness. I guess we should put this guy here, just help out a little bit for meanwhile, because we're even with the main mob costing more, it doesn't matter. Endless money. Oh my goodness. Use Ben's victory already. That was the fastest, craziest, whatever. And now we're just going to go to round 100. And it's going to be just kind of goofy. And I can't even farm fast enough. Like there's just too many of them there. So I might as well just start going for Central Marketplace. Okay, it looks like we're getting a little overwhelmed here, actually. We might have to like restart it. Oh my gosh, maybe. No, because we're too good. We can use Ben's ability here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Use something else here though, buddy. Let's actually, no. Okay, there's our game over. This time I decided to change up a little bit, go with a better farm. Since we're gonna get so much money, might as well do something even cooler. And then I'm thinking, I don't know, going for like a sub commander probably be pretty solid. And we're gonna get so much money here. I just put another sub, and we were just down by a little bit. So just adding him, and now they all get like the extra money. Oh, I didn't even have this one there, and I didn't even have the Monkey-opolis. Oh, what a genius. I could have done that a little bit better. I wonder if it's worth it to set it up now, or if it's just probably too late, huh? But oh well, we got a sub commander. Well, actually, let's just Monkey-opolis it. Why not? Test it out, see if we get some money for it. I don't think it's as good as it used to be, but who cares? We're gonna be able to carry this for a while with just the sub commander because he's awesome, and then we get that. Oh, look at 63, or was that even 63? Or was that 78 at that point? I don't even know what's going on. This is too much at one time. So I think what we'll do is let's throw in like one of these guys, like right here if we can. I think it's a terrible spot for it. We already have DDTs. Are you kidding me? Do I really have to use Ben's ability? Are we getting overwhelmed already? Are we gonna do something else here? Come on, buddy. You're getting a little overwhelmed. This is kind of crazy. What else can we use here? What else is a good tower at the last second like this? We can go with like Spirit, because then we can like make sure everything doesn't wreck us. But so far, not so bad. And then we could, I guess we could just sell everything. We got like a lot of money sitting here just waiting to be spent. We got the actually, there's our fortified D. This is goofy. This is so goofy. Oh my goodness, so easy. So tell me, what is it? Like, what is the gimmick now of Apopalypse? If the end of the round was the hardest part, and now it's just like an onslaught, and once you get used to that feeling of like a bunch of stuff coming out at once and you just have to react to it, look how much money we have. We could even just say, forget this, and just buy one of these guys now at this point. And just sell everything. I believe we have enough for it, right? I think we do. I think we already have enough to buy this. Yeah, for 76,000, why not? And I think I need to get him a regular camo village. There we go. Let's speed him up because we can. And that's game. We got 2 5th tiers right here. We got a sub commander that's buffed up over here. We got a Apopalypse dude. Could this go to 200? I mean, I feel like it could at this point. Like if I just farm a little bit better. Well, there we go. That's 100 already. And I'm pretty sure we'll take him out. I mean, I hope. What are we doing here, buddy? Almost lose. Can we get our MIB? Like, what are we doing here? Oh my gosh, we're getting onslaughted, but I just want to farm. I want to like see if we can take it even farther. I mean, what if we could get like a boat paragon or something? Like, then this thing will really just drag on till the end of time. But it seems like we're getting more money than normal. Like, I didn't farm that crazy, but yet I had enough for all this stuff. Doesn't that seem a little weird to you? I think it's more money. So for whatever reason, I'm only on round 133, and these things are ramping up. Like, it's actually really hard to take down the bads, and then everything else underneath is actually really hard. I'm not getting any more money. It's super odd. And if it wasn't for my spike factor, I'd have lost like 7 times over already. Very confused. And I have a Paragon here, and this guy, I don't know if he's been nerfed, but he's not doing as hot as I thought he would. Really weird, to be honest. Let's clean that up real quick. Oh my gosh. This is my last ditch effort on 142. I'm hoping that this can like carry it all on its own, but can it though? Or is it just gonna get like Paragon level 3? I think that's it. So for whatever reason, it gets ramped up like faster and faster as you go. So I thought I'd change up the strategy a little bit, played on an easier map to see if we can take it to 200. And I didn't think it would be that much better than an expert map, but oh my goodness, we already have the entire screen filled with banana farms before round 100. So we'll definitely have enough to actually get a boat paragon, and then I'm gonna grab a sub paragon. We'll do the whole entire kit and caboodle thing they call it. Well, this seems to work. Every single paragon, I believe it's every single paragon, and we're well gonna go past 200. I guess Dark Castle made that much of a difference since it is an expert map, but this is one way to test out the new Apopalypse, and I had ridiculous amounts of money. Entire screen filled with farms, and now we have an entire screen filled with way too overpowered towers and some paragons that all have a pretty good level for the most, except for that one. But these ones have a pretty solid level of the 50s and the 60s, and then I think that's 200 is a fortified bad. Is that it? Do we get another insta? One more, let's pull it. There we go, another insta. Can we go to 300? Well, unless something bad happens, it looks like we're gonna get around 300 insta on Apopalypse mode. I have never even thought of going this far in this game mode. I don't think I've ever even made it to 100 more than once, but it's just silly now. It's just completely mediocre and easy now that you don't have to worry about money anymore. This is insane. Here's round 300. Can we beat it? Oh, we did it. That's it, round 300. Now I gotta let this run and see how far it can go. Well, that was very short-lived. Right after I said that we lose on round 302, but I'm happy with it. Round 302 on Apopalypse. Update 41 made chimps trivial. You have to check out this video where I show you a chimp strategy that's going to quickly be nerfed, so use it while you can to beat most every map in this game.